Why do you procrastinate? You know you should be working on that important project, or maybe you should be studying for an exam, or finally going to the gym. However, whenever it's time to do that important task, you tend to procrastinate. You keep pushing it to later until you finally end up not doing it. In today's video, we'll be talking about why people tend to procrastinate and how to solve this problem. Hi, I have a PhD in Neuroscience, and on the channel Neuroproductivity, we talk about developing healthy habits and achieving our goals using principles of neuroscience. In today's video, I want to talk about a very common problem that a lot of people have, including myself, which is procrastination. This is the moment when you plan to do something very important, work on your important goal, on your project. However, you end up pushing it later and later, and then at the end of the day, you don't do it. And this cycle can continue over and over again, just for you to end up being frustrated for not achieving and getting closer to your goals. One of the main reasons why people procrastinate is perfectionism. Now, you might be a little bit confused. If I'm a perfectionist and I want to be quote-unquote perfect, then it doesn't make sense that I procrastinate, because if I want to be perfect, I should be working towards my goals, because working towards my goals is going to bring me closer to the perfection. However, when we want to do something perfectly, we set the bar very high. Imagine you're supposed to record a video for YouTube with a goal of reaching 1 million subscribers. Or you want to work on your business with a goal of earning 1 million. Or maybe you want to go to the gym in order to have no fat and have only muscles. You see, when you look at it that way, the goal is very high and it's going to be overwhelming for our brain. Why? Because the brain sees this bar very high and it thinks, wow, it's going to be very difficult to get to that goal. It's going to be very difficult to reach 1 million subscribers, or to earn $1 million from the business, or to have 6 packs and have no fat in your body. And our brains love us and they want to protect us from the difficulty. They don't want us to struggle. And that is why when they see this bar very high and they see this impossible goal to reach, they try to sabotage us in order to protect us. That is why the brain is going to make us procrastinate, because the brain doesn't want us to go through this difficulty. Now you might understand that wanting to be perfect is very difficult for our brains, and that is why the brain is going to try to sabotage us, and eventually we would procrastinate so that we don't go through that difficulty. One of the solutions to this is to set smaller goals, or to put the bar a little bit lower. For example, if you want to record a YouTube video, instead of saying I want to reach 1 million subscribers, say I want to reach my first 100 subscribers. That seems like a more reasonable goal, and it's not going to be so overwhelming to your brain. Or when you want to go to the gym, instead of saying I want to have all muscles, say I want to finish my 30 minutes workout. In the case of the business, instead of saying I want to earn 1 million, say I want to get to my first client. In that way, this goal is not going to be overwhelming to your brain. The brain is not going to see it as something super difficult, but as something reasonable. So it's not going to try to sabotage you, and it's not going to make you procrastinate, but you will actually work on that goal. And of course, I'm not saying that you should set the bar low, but just in the beginning until you reach that first goal. Let's take the example of YouTube. Imagine that you really want to reach 1 million YouTube subscribers. You start with 100. Once you reach 100, then 500 is not going to seem so difficult, so you can set the bar to 500, then to 1000, then to 10,000, and so on until you reach 1 million. The important thing is to have smaller goals that will not be overwhelming to your brain, so it's not going to sabotage you, you're not going to procrastinate, but at the same time, keep the bigger picture in mind and have the big goal written down somewhere, so one day eventually, once this first goal is set and achieved, you can go to the next step. Now I understood that one of the main reasons for procrastination is perfectionism. In my program Neuroproductivity, we learn how to solve this problem, how to stop procrastinating and actually start working towards our goals. The first introductory session with me is for free. You can schedule it and we will be talking one-on-one on what are some problems that you are facing and why you are not achieving your goals. And I will give you some tips using principles of neuroscience of how to solve this problem. The link is in the description down below. You just click on that link and you schedule your free consultation for 20 minutes. I hope to see you there. To summarize this video, one of the main reasons people procrastinate is perfectionism. We set the goal too high, which is going to be overwhelming for our brain, so our brain is going to try to sabotage us. One of the solutions is to set the goal, set the bar a little bit lower, so it would look achievable for our brains and the brain wouldn't sabotage you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date to new videos about how to become productive and develop healthy habits using principles of neuroscience. Thank you for watching.